I don't...
Previously on Life is Strange.
Everyone's gonna die.
What did you find?
Probably our fault.
Rachel in the dark room. Over and over. That's it.
I think the
We
professor
can't trust anybody except each other.
is training
No, you and Chloe think you know more
that
than
one
you know,
asshole
like
to
all
be like him.
teenagers.
And then, okay. And then she gets killed. She's dead. And it's the fucking professor! I cannot believe it was him. Oh, so we're in the dark room. I don't think we can get ourselves out of this. He'd be a pretty lousy capturer if we could just get ourselves out. So now we gotta kill him.
I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic trait.
Right back where I started.
We have to do the whole week over again. So now what we gotta do? We gotta call David, right?
For once, David, I'm praying you'll overreact to this as much as everything else.
I hope he actually listens.
I'm talking to Mr. Jefferson
Can
now.
you see that
see
you
your
have
kissing
no
ass.
style? Get out of here, flat hair.
What did you just say?
Hold on, Victoria. Are you okay, Max?
Not until Victoria knows that hiding behind a screen and posting videos of people is totally fucked up.
Right.
You know how easy it is to hurt somebody? To destroy their life? Are you proud of yourself? If you have any feelings left, you should think about your actions.
Let's go.
Listen, I didn't...
Of course you did. You're so insecure, you can't even be happy with your own talent. You have to try and bring everybody down to your mean and ugly level.
You better read
I
her.
do not have to listen to this bullshit. Do I, Mr. Jefferson?
Well, it looks like you already
Then I guess I'm done talking.
Yo,
I sure hope so.
get out of here. I'm gonna go spray
I'm
paint
not
on you
going to say
later.
I didn't enjoy that, but
That part.
why?
Here's my photograph for the Everyday Heroes contest.
That was easy.
Now he's got a photo of us, which is creepy.
It wasn't easy at all.
I can't prejudge yet.
So we're gonna
I'm
win the
very
contest then.
Happy you decided to enter. That means a lot to me. Anything can happen in a week.
As you're going to find out, Mr. Jefferson.
Oh! Oh! You will be finding out, girlie. You will be finding out. Okay, so David must have stopped that then. Or did it still happened? Oh, the train still happened, unfortunately. They went into the dark room? He got arrested? They found Rachel's body. And we won the Everyday Heroes contest. Oh my god, look, Victoria's sobbing over here. But Chloe's still alive. That freaking sucks. Oh, we're leaving the school?
Okay. You're okay, Max. You're safe. On a plane.
Where are we going? Oh no, that's the principal.
I hope I did everything right this time.
But we still didn't stop the storm. Oh, for winning the contest.
Chloe.
I don't care about her at all.
Oh, you're
I don't care about her even a little bit.
I did it.
I'm sorry if that makes me a bad
Fixed
friend,
everything.
but Hot Dog Man kind of thick.
You're not just screwing around with time.
Am I collapsing realities? Are we just time hopping now? Are we actually trapped now? Oh yeah, we're time hopping. That photo right there with the burb, that one's gonna win. If it doesn't, my stupid selfie better not. Are there any daddies? I'm looking for a daddy.
Wowzer, Max.
You're not a daddy.
A dark
Yeah,
room.
you're fine.
That was so shocking.
Weird.
You're kind of, you're close. You're not quite full daddy, but you're kind of daddy. Ooh, this is a nice photo. It looks like old people.
Aren't you from Blackwell Academy? I wanted to go there, but I didn't get in. They have such a cool program.
Yeah, it's
I
all
bet you're
right.
learning-
It's okay. I mean, my teacher did try to murder me and like several other students, but that's okay. I mean, if the child weren't here, this would be a great photo. Lesbians. There's lesbians.
Well, I have to say, this is the best everyday hero show I've seen since it began. All the pictures say a lot about our times. Bravo.
The voice acting was really convincing. He's trying to get a good mental picture so he can go in the bathroom and just like... That's what that man's doing right there, I can tell.
How much would you pay
He's
for that?
nasty.
You did it, Max. You're a real artist.
It's a decent
At least
photo.
for today.
Oh, it's because she's time hopping.
We lost you there for a second.
Your notes.
I'm okay. Jet lag. High altitude.
They're like, that girl is crazy. 8 missed calls.
Oh, come
Did
on.
everyone? Is everyone dead?
Please answer.
Well, that's what you get for pulling whales out of the ocean, girl.
Hello?
That's what you get. Oh
Oh
well.
my god. The tornado was real. Oh, I didn't fix shit. Chloe will die. Arcadia Bay is gonna be destroyed.
Sorry, Chloe. It sounds like you pissed
has
off
to be a way to stop this.
Poseidon. Oh, okay. So let me continue to look at the photos.
Chloe can't die again. I have to save her.
Oh, I don't really want to.
I heard Mark Jefferson was supposed to be here tonight.
Ooh, some snacks. What do we have over here? Ooh, are those tarts? Dogs are heroes. That girl, she's a hero with her little pig.
I'll definitely end up in Arcadia Bay, not San Francisco.
I don't care though. You're right, Kate is there. Since you brought it up. But anybody else?
Oh, shit. Oh, my head.
This is why I didn't want to go. I
What is
don't
going on
care.
Sorry about that, Max. But considering you're about to die, a nosebleed is a first world problem.
We're gonna die.
Your iris, that dilation like a shutter. The pictures you're taking of me now. Too bad you pissed away your gift. This final dose won't hurt.
Oh, oh, oh,
What?
oh, oh, oh. Punch him again.
Oh, Lord, Max.
Okay.
Are you okay? Are you all right?
There we go, there we go, there we go.
Yes. Thank you, David. Thank you.
Don't thank me. You brought me.
Is Chloe still dead?
I'm going to fix everything.
Oh, not me. I'm not going to. I'm gonna go ahead and leave.
Yes.
Oh, we still need to go to the movie with Warren.
Warren, can you hear me?
Oh, I can't stand her, Zeno.
Never mind. Listen.
Didn't like her
You
from the
had
very
that
beginning.
photo you took last night in the parking lot.
I don't want it.
Yeah, but why? It wasn't that great a shot.
Yes, it is, and I want it. Where are you?
I'm at the Two Whales Diner. Pretty much trapped in here with Joyce thinks this Armageddon weather.
The whole town's gonna get destroyed.
I'm on my way.
You need to get out of there.
That's crazy. You can barely walk on the sidewalk outside. Seriously, Max, stay wherever you are. I don't think the storm's getting smaller. I'm kinda scared.
That's okay. Me too. But it's not over yet, Warren. So hold on.
Is that Taco Bell? Wait, I want to go to Taco Bell. You know that they're still open, even during a hurricane.
You okay, Warren?
Poor Sid.
How the hell did I ignore all those warnings, Max? The snow? The eclipse?
There's nothing you could do about it, Warren. Just tell me you do have the photograph.
I don't
just
want
you
it.
to shut up and listen.
Oh yeah. You're finally going to tell me what you never did in the parking lot.
I wish I would have. So I'm just going to tell you without any explanation. I could rewind time. And long story short, Mark Jefferson is insane and dangerous.
Whoa. Is that all?
Killed Chloe. I can't let that happen. I have to do something, Warren.
He's like taking this pretty chill. Menu. Ooh, hey Joyce, can I order up a burger? I'm hungry.
People were eating breakfast.
I'm kind of parched. Can you mix me up a beverage? Here, I'm just gonna sit here. We're just gonna hang out. Oh, it's just a beautiful doggo. Oh. 10 out of 10 game.
Give yourself one moment.
We get to hang out with the
do
doggo. This is it. I have to do this.
nothing. For luck.
That's what I wanted.
Just in case we don't get out of this, I wanted to say...
I know, Warren.
We shouldn't be going back in time any further.
Chloe. Then we explain everything to David.
She's
When
going
we
to
finally
die
let
though.
him
The
do
universe
his job.
doesn't want her alive.
You'll have to tell
It's
me
found ways to
exactly what
kill
I did
her
instead
every
yourself.
single time
Just
that we've done this.
Explain that I traveled through time using the photo.
Will you believe me?
I'll always believe you, Chloe.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you the thing. Here's something that I don't. Here's a big reason why I don't like Chloe, and it's not. I mean, it's not her fault. It's the writer's fault for making this. And queer people who are in chat, you might understand this trope, and you may have seen it. I have never liked, and it's a trope that I've seen since like the early 2000s. Queer character who has a rough life, and they take out their frustration about their rough life on everybody around them. They meet somebody who they're romantically interested in, but there's the queer people can't be happy trope. So they kill off that person who brings them happiness and makes them not hate their life. So now this queer person is left in a spiral, still angry about everything, but they lost that person they care about. And so they latch on to someone unrelated as their scapegoat person. Like, you're my replacement because I don't have any other queer people in my life, but you might be, even like you show some elements of fruitiness, so I'm going to manipulate you so that you fall in love with me. I remember seeing it in Degrassi in particular. I remember seeing it on that, unless my memory is completely misserving me. I've seen it in a lot of different shows. So they'll latch onto someone who's not necessarily queer. Well, they're not written to be queer. And they latch onto them, they emotionally manipulate them to try and, like, exploit them for a romantic gain. I don't like that character trope, and that is a very common thing that's happened since the early 2000s. And that is very much what Chloe is. I think Max is written to be very ambiguous. You can sort of put queerness in her if you want to, and you could be like, oh yeah, she could be pan or bi. Or she could be played straight. It's really how you, as the player, choose to interpret her. Sort of like when you look at like Luke Skywalker. You know, how Mark Hamill says if Luke is gay in your canon, then he's gay in your canon. The writing is ambiguous enough. And so with Chloe being a queer person, the way they wrote her is, we're going to kind of emotionally manipulate the viewer into the queerness. And so the queerness is being used as a bait. And it's not, in my opinion, it's not a thing that doesn't happen. This does happen in real life. I knew someone in my hometown who was like that. But it's not my favorite thing. I wish that queerness was handled a little bit with care. Quintuple D. That's just my opinion. Like, this is a very old thing going back to old Hollywood, you know, in like the 20s, 30s, is that there's the queer people can't be happy trope. And so you do things to constantly like sabotage them because of queer coding that has happened in media. I've watched several videos about this. And that's why I don't like Chloe. It's not because of her as a character. It's just because of the writing. I love that she's queer. I love there's queer representation. I love that. It's just, I'm not a fan of that writing style. I hate it when it's like the only trope they can find for queer people is the emotionally abusive queer. Right. You get it. Like, us as queer people, we're not all of it. I mean, people are emotionally abusive. But I feel like the common thing to put on a queer person is, oh, well, they're emotionally abusive. Because it comes off that way from her. Even when we went into the past and we saw her for the first time after 5 years, the first thing that happened was, hi, I just met you. You're a friend who can't say no to me. Will you kill me because my parents won't do it? That is super abusive behavior. And that is super manipulative to be like, you are my friend and you are supposed to love me, so you should do this for me because nobody else around me will, because they don't love me. That is emotional abuse. This is just my thought, because I think a lot of you think I just hate Chloe blindly, that I'm just like, fuck this girl. But like, I think as I'm watching it more and as I'm realizing what's going on, a lot of that is coming up, and I'm realizing that's what I'm disliking. If Max and Rachel are both in the experimental phase and don't really know their sexualities, being manipulated by someone who desperately wants them to be queer, it sort of also it paints like it puts a bad taste in my mouth.
Traveled through multiple realities just to save my ungrateful ass over and over, and
oh yay!
I hope it was
she's alive.
I don't blame you.
The way the universe is gonna find a way to kill her.
All I really created was just death and destruction.
Yeah, we kind of ruined everything, girlie. All for her.
Fuck all that, okay? You were given a power. You didn't ask for it. And you saved me.
I shouldn't
Which
have.
had to happen. All of this did. Except for what happened to Rachel. Max. This is the only way. You could use that photo to change everything right back to when you took that picture. All that would take is for me to...
The universe wants her
I've been
dead.
selfish, but for once, I think I should accept my fate.
Bye, Chloe.
Max, it's time.
And
Max,
I
Don't you forget
will
about me.
always...
Never.
I don't feel any way about you.
She passed away? Oh.
Here's the thing. As a writer, sometimes a character and their death is more important than anything. They have to die. Because if you look back like at a show like Lost, which handled time travel as well, they tried to do these things where they stopped people from dying and they stopped certain events from happening, but it just kind of made it worse. You look at someone like Desmond, who tried to stop an event from happening, but it just got worse and worse and worse. And you look at a lot of time travel things where someone's death or lack thereof could collapse a society. Sometimes keeping something alive is worse. But that's the reality sometimes, is that you must let go of something, because the universe will continue to sabotage you again and again and again and again. It's jobs, sometimes it's clubs, sometimes it's activities, it's friends, it's a lot of different things in your life. Sometimes you have to know when to let go and when to stop holding on. And I think even too, dealing with this cycle of death, sometimes we even do that with people that we lose. That you maybe lose a grandparent or an uncle, a cousin, and you cannot process that death, so you become so infuriated with everyone around you. And we saw that what Chloe did with her dad. Her dad died, and she chose to hold on to that anger, and it blew up everywhere else. And not that she was necessarily the cause of the storm, but because she was unable to let go of her grief and process it healthily, everything was imploding around her. I don't think all this would have been avoided, but I certainly think her path would have been less bumpy along the way. Potentially, her relationship with her parents would be stronger, so when Rachel went missing, they would have been more empathetic towards her and been there for her, and maybe her mom would have helped more, and maybe David would have been more open about what he was doing instead of sneaking around. Perhaps they would have gotten closer to the truth without all of these bumps in the road. I would literally never kill the town.